So once again, welcome to the right channel. You know, the right channel is all about cars and motorcycles. And before we go on to talk about what we have for you today, make sure you go to our website www.rightchannel.com and make sure you also catch up with us on all social media platforms so that you know what we're doing. Share the content so that we can grow with you. Today, as usual, I have something really special by way of motorcycles. I brought a review, or my review, of the Yamaha T7 Ténéré 700 to you a few months ago. And you know, when Yamaha introduced these CP2 and CP3 engines, it took the whole world by storm. And they seen that they have a winner on their hand. They made sure they gave us several iterations of it. I mean, when I talk about the CP2, we have the Ténéré 7, we have the MT-07, then we have the sports bike Yamaha R7, which I've also reviewed on this channel. If you want to watch it, click on the card up there. Okay, now the Italians or the Europeans were watching and say, we can dial everything up to maybe 11, and they did. In the guise of the Aprilia 660, and today I'm going to take them around. We're going to take them on road, off road, and see if they really did the homework and if they did it better than the Japanese. And to do this walk around and video, I have with me Mr. Daniel Ashrifie, aka the Moto Checker. Nobody knows motorcycles than he does. So I just had to bring him, and yeah, so together we are going to ride these two bikes, and we'll tell you what we think at the end. So if you want to see the specs of these motorcycles, they are very identical. I'm just going to display, so just pause your video now. All right, so we'll catch you after the ride. Alright guys, so we've spent the day riding these two bikes, the Yamaha T7, which we know and we love, and the new entrant. Well, it's not that new, it's been on the market for a while, the Aprilia Tuareg 660. Yes, the Aprilia Tuareg is a name that's been around for a while, and you know, they shared the previous model shared the same bones as the Elephant and all those other bikes of old, and they resurrected the name because they needed to challenge the Japanese boys.
But the Ténéré was also resurrected, remember?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've had the name Ténéré for a long time. We have Ténéré, we have the Super Ténérés. Yeah, so, I mean, for me...
It's a battle of the resurrectees.
Yes. Yeah, so we've been riding the bikes around, and we just want to tell you what we think about these bikes. This is our own review of these bikes. So, Daniel, yeah, what do you like? You are very familiar with the T7 because you've owned several, and all my experience with T7, has been one from your stable. So you are one person that can really speak to the T7. So you've had the T7. Tell me your top picks, the things that you like most about the T7.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Lightweight.
Lightweight.
And simplicity finest.
Okay. Peace of mind, lightweight, and simplicity. And you think that these are the virtues of any bike that it has to do with off-road or any form of adventure.
Yes.
Good. But people argue that the T7 is not an adventure bike. They think that for adventure you need something beefy, like the KTM. What
1290?
Yeah, the 1290.
Yeah, but the next question will be, why should it be beefy?
I mean, that's what those who are into adventure say.
Is it for the looks?
I don't know.
Is there anything they're able to do that the Ténéré is unable to do?
Yeah, probably they think that way.
Well, thinking that way and it being that way are two different things. Is there anything that the beefy adventure bikes are doing that
I'm the kind of person that if you ask me, I'll tell you that, okay, you have a Land Cruiser V8, I have a Honda Civic. Wherever the Land Cruiser can go, the Civic can go. Only say the Civic will hassle small.
Okay. In this case, we'll shift the conversation a little bit. The Land Cruiser will go, the Civic will also go, but who will go easier?
Easier, yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So if the beefy ones are going, and I'm also going, they are not going easier than the Ténéré is going.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because
anything at all, the Ténéré is doing it easier.
Yes. Yes, because I think that, I think that, I've ridden the GS and the KTM 1290s.
Yes.
I've ridden all the big bikes before. And for me, I'm not a proponent of big bikes.
Yes. And I mentioned, one of the top 3 things I mentioned was simplicity.
Simplicity, yes.
Eddie, adventure bikes are meant for long hauls.
Yeah.
You travel. Look, sometimes you don't even know where you are going.
Yeah.
You need a reliable machine to go with. I want a simple bike. If something goes wrong, I'm able to fix it and then continue my journey. I don't want to go and ride an overly complicated machine. Something happens and I need the service of a tow truck.
Good.
It has happened several times.
Good. All right. Awesome. So between these bikes, the Yamaha T7, the Aprilia Tuareg 660, what do you think? Your general thoughts before we go into the nitty-gritties? Yes, we're not going to talk plenty to bore you.
First of all, any motorcycle that is streamlined gets my attention.
You mean it's slim?
Yes.
Okay.
If I see a motorcycle streamlined, it gets my attention.
Okay.
First and foremost. So once I saw the Tuareg, I'm like, wow, who is this? Who is coming into our room?
In fact, the first time I saw this show up and lots of worldwide, journalists, sampling them, I said, this is a bike. I think I sent you a message.
Yes, you are not the only one. Many people sent it to me because of the similarities between this and then the Ténéré, and they know my love for the Ténéré. So, yes, Aprilia, they've done very well. I've ridden it, not so much, but I don't need to also ride it for so long to know.
Yeah, of course.
It's a capable machine.
Yeah,
it's a capable machine.
A capable machine.
Yes.
This bike is more powerful, just marginally powerful, more horsepower, slightly more torque, than the T7. Although the T7 has a little bit more cubes in terms of engine capacity. You feel it, One thing with the CP2 engine is that they don't have a lot of top end. So if you are going long distance and you want to be going at high speed, you just end up having to, use the gears a lot so that you always be in the sweet spot. But I think that this one does it a bit easier, So, yes, your initial impressions about the Tuareg. What are the things you like about the Tuareg so far?
First and foremost, it comes with a comfort seat standard. And where you sit matters, especially for long hours. With the Ténéré, the seat is not as comfortable, and this is one truth that nobody can run away from. But they have comfort seats. If you want a comfort seat, you can go for a comfort seat. And if you compare the prices, I'll take some of the balance to buy a comfort seat for myself.
Okay.
And so the comfort seat, I'm not big on electronics. And I'm sure that's one of the selling points of the Tuareg. The electronics, but I'm not big on electronics. For me, the less electronics, the better it is. So even though it will be a selling point for the Tuareg, it's not something that really moves me. And then there are tubeless rims. I'm sure you know this. The Ténéré is a tubed rim, and it can be somewhat of a headache sometimes when a nail goes into your tire and it deflates almost immediately. chances of the tubeless going down is much less.
Okay.
So that's also one of the things I like.
One of the pluses about the Tuareg.
Its comfort seats being standard, the standard coming standard, it comes as tubeless.
Okay.
And
for me, I think I like the package of the T7. I like the engine. Everything about the T7 I like. Only I always wish it had a bit more top end, but that is really not what the bike is made for, you know. Yes, I like the simplicity of the T7 as well, but a bit of electronics won't spoil the broth. But at the same time, I mean, what impresses me with the electronics package is the screen. You know, I mean, I am a tech guy, so I always want a bit of tech candy. You know, a bright, nicely colored screen.
It's eye candy. It's nice to look at.
With a ride mode and everything. Even if it doesn't do anything,
let it be there.
The fact that I can press and something will change, I will see off-road already. It's exciting to me.
I agree.
Yes. In terms of looks,
would that let me spend extra money?
Okay. So this I mean, for me, $1,000 or $2,000 difference is not really a big argument to be had, you know. But what I would say is that which bike do I think among the two do I think that will really meet my needs? Okay, that is what will. I mean, if they are similar in all counts, it looked like the Italians took the homework of the Japanese
it's a copy
and just made sure it had nicer cursive handwriting.
That's what
made sure the sheet was cleaner. You know, everything. I mean, if you look at the electronics package, you know, this one has just standard ABS. This one has traction control and ABS, and it feels just a little bit better. If you look at the brakes,
it also has 4 riding modes.
Yes.
It's a simple bike.
Yeah, it's a simple bike.
It's a simple bike. Yeah.
Then again, if you look at the brakes, for example, both of them have Brembo brakes, but the Tuareg has slightly bigger discs, you know, which you can feel a little bit in the braking. It gives a bit of linearity, and you can modulate it just a little bit better, you know. But in the looks department, honestly, I think both of them went for the Paris Dakar, you know, kind of look. Yeah. But I think that Yamaha, you know, executed it a bit better. The colors and the way they put the panels on the Aprilia is interesting, but overall, in terms of eye candy, how it looks, I think I prefer the T7. Now, what are the things that we don't like? I think that the Tuareg, you know, it's a bit. There's a lot of heat.
Yes, it heats up really fast.
Yeah, it heats up really fast. You feel it when you are riding it.
Remember, we went through the traffic.
Yeah, yes. In the traffic,
the fan of the Ténéré will come on much later than the Tuareg.
And even when you park the Tuareg, the fan will run for a while before it stops, you know. And it makes me feel as if the bike is not reliable. That is what it rings in my mind. I mean, we know that, when you compare in terms of durability and reliability, usually Japanese have it, and it gives that extra peace of mind knowing that, Japanese bikes, they hardly break, especially if it's a Yamaha. also
you're right,
conversation.
You're right with everything that you said.
Yes, we also took them off-road. Yes, we took them off-road, and I think that even off-road performance, for me, I'm not an out-and-out off-road person. I don't have so much seat time off-road, but I think that both of the bikes felt very similar off-road.
Aprilia did very well copying the Ténéré. Yeah, everything feels the same, except for maybe the height of the motorcycle. Off-road, they feel the same. Yeah, they feel the same.
Yeah. Yes, the height also, you can feel it. The seat of the Aprilia is said that it goes in like that and comes up. So although the same height, when you sit on it, your feet is just a little bit more planted than, I mean, both of them challenges my height. But I think that in terms of height, but once the Ténéré is moving, I felt very much at home. Maybe because I've had a lot of seat time with the T7.
The Ténéré.
Yes, but I felt more comfortable on it. But I mean, you always also have, you know, despite all the experience and everything, if you know you have some of these doodads like traction control, ABS, and more sophisticated electronics, you always feel that you have a safety net, you know, hiding somewhere. Yes, that will intervene. So I think that both of them stacks up very well, and it will be all up to you, the owner or rider of these bikes. Whichever one you choose, for me, you can't go wrong. It's all about how you like to do it, and it's been an awesome time with these two bikes and riding with the Moto Checker. Yes, you can check him out on all social media platforms. He's the Moto Checker and also the principal superintendent instructor at Gear Shift Academy. His mission is to make people ride safe. Dan, just a few words.
For once, I am leaning towards an European machine. I'm a die-hard Japanese bike lover, and once it's spanning off the Ténéré, we'll consider it.
All right. Awesome, guys. You know where to find the best car and motorcycle content. It's here at the right channel. On the right channel, make sure you are subscribed, share, like, comment. Okay. We also have our website, www.ridechannel.com. Go there, you read their stories to be read. There are how-tos, DIYs, the latest news in cars and motorcycles. They're all there. Go and read. Subscribe to the website as well, so that anytime I write a story, I post something, you get to see it. Thank you, and make sure you follow the Moto Checker on all social media platforms for all the tidbits about riding he's going to give you. He's always on social media. All right, guys, it's been fun. Thank you, and bye for now.